How's it going, turtles? Welcome back to Diet Weeb. Today I'm going to be doing an introduction to who I am as the other half of Diet Weeb, as a follow-up video to Justin's. Like he said in his video, link in the description, we're a new channel on anime YouTube, but we hope to cover much more than just anime on this platform. Personally, I'm really into anime, really into manga, but I'm also into stuff like Dungeons & Dragons, gaming, music, etc. And I hope to cover different aspects of each of these in future videos, anywhere from analytical anime content to gushing about my favorite video games, or recounting some of my favorite D&D stories. Overall, I really just want this channel to be my way of conveying my thoughts on some of my favorite forms of media and interacting with our community at the same time, and I'm sure that's what Justin wants from it as well. And that's all well and good, but now I'll tell you a bit about myself in order to hopefully show what type of background I'm coming from, and maybe some of you out there share similar origins. So when I was still really young, probably in elementary school, and before I even knew what anime was, I would watch what I thought was just Saturday morning cartoons. This lineup consisted of shows like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, all the 2000s kids anime that would air on WB Kids. And I still remember the days where I would wake up early just to catch the newest episodes of my favorites like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! But one part of anime that really stuck out to me as a kid was anime movies. And oh man, let me tell you, I watched the crap out of the Digimon movie when I was a kid. For those who don't know, the first Digimon movie here in the States was actually the first 3 Digimon movies in Japan. And no matter how little sense the plot made at times, I loved that movie. Not only do I think it shaped my love for character-based stories, but it also shaped my music taste. A soundtrack with Less Than Jake, Goldfinger, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and with every butt rock track Jason Gochin would lay down was everything I needed when I was 8. But it didn't stop at the Digimon movie. Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back, Pokemon 2000, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Pyramid of Light, the live-action Avatar The Last Airbender. I still remember seeing all of these movies on the big screen for my birthday or my brother's. But moving on to when I was a little older, and around the time I was in 4th or 5th grade, Toonami would air on Cartoon Network every Saturday night, and that introduced me to the amazing lineup of Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Zatch Bell, Bobo, Rave Master, shows that would continue to be some of my favorites to this day. I'm looking at you, One Piece. And at the same time, I still didn't know that anime was such a different thing from the other cartoons I'd watch, but I loved every bit of them. Like bro, watching Rock Lee fight Gaara and then take off the training weights, that was like my version of a little league kid hitting his first home run. I could not believe how much more mature, exciting, and creative some anime were to the other shows I was watching at the time. Not to mention how often my brother and I would pretend to be a ninja, or pirate, or Mamoto, or whatever Bobobo was. Needless to say, anime was the coolest thing in the world to me at the time, and I wish I could say that I always kept with it, but going into middle school and the start of high school, I became a little delinquent, who thought, anime is lame, I'm too cool for anime, But eventually my brother would start watching newer stuff, like Full Metal Alchemist, FMA Brotherhood, Naruto Shippuden, Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and these were the shows that would slowly but surely get me back into anime. Man, I remember that the summer between sophomore and junior year of high school, I spent every single day on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, watching Naruto Shippuden on my little Kindle Fire, and just being completely captivated, as well as feeling a strong sense of nostalgia for what once shaped my childhood. And then, in the fall semester of my junior year, when I wasn't on the band field tearing it up with my mellophone, I was undertaking the monumental, but totally worth it, task of watching One Piece. Now, RedYato 101, One Piece is my all-time favorite series. The rest of my top 5 changes daily. One Piece will always hold a special place in my heart and will always be my number 1. Now, do I think it's the best, most well-written, and objectively greatest story out there? Yes. But besides One Piece, this era of watching anime brought me amazing shows like Code Geass, Death Note, Tengen Toppa, Gurren Lagann, Sword Art Online, and Attack on Titan. Bro, even normies watched Attack on Titan and One Punch Man back in the day. That's how you know this anime thing was here to stay. But then I reached the era of more obscure shows that no one I knew watched, like Black Butler, Blue Exorcist, Noragami, anything that you could find on Netflix. This era in my life really was the age of discovery. Flash forward a little bit further to the start of my college career, and by now I was straight up a weeb. Nothing diet about it. But I was blessed to have made so many band friends who were also mega weebs. Around this time, My Hero Academia started blowing up everywhere, and you best believe that once the tournament arc came out, me and the boys were chomping on our popcorn, watching every single episode. But with college came other obligations and priorities, so it wasn't until around my junior year of college when I started really binge watching everything. This time in my life effectively doubled the list of anime I'd watched so far, and then some. Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma, Black Clover, Ass Class, all the isekai, so many isekai. And this was also around the time I had finally caught up to the One Piece manga because I was an anime only for a while and I could not get enough of the One Piece community. Every single Whole Cake chapter that came out, I was watching Roger's Base, I was watching Joy Boy Theories, I was watching One World HD back when he was a thing, and it was an experience I had never had before. Bro, I've been watching Joy Boy Theories ever since like 1,000 subs. And so AniTube was an entirely new world when it came to anime. I started off small with the One Piece community. Yeah, right, like it's at all small. And slowly branched out to watching folks like Mother's Basement, Giguk, and everyone's favorite anime channel, Film Theory. Then, everything changed when I watched The Rant Cafe. This was the pinnacle of AniTube for me. Just me and the boys kicking back and talking anime. I watched so many of their podcasts, and that really made me want to start my own. Now here we are today, me and my buddy Justin, the other half of Diet Weeb, met on the Rant Cafe Discord, and we were both just like, hey, you want to start a YouTube channel? And ever since then, we, and by we I mean him, have slowly been building a community of like-minded otaku who love to talk and meme about anime, manga, and other weeby things. And now we have 2 weekly podcasts, our weekly Diet Jump podcast, where we cover the latest chapters of the currently serialized weekly Shonen Jump manga that we do every Monday, and our Diet Weeb Roundtable podcast that we do every Sunday and consists of me, Justin, and a variety of guests just hanging out, talking, doing tier lists, or sometimes even tournament brackets. We also do Berserk read-throughs weekly in order to get me to finally catch up to Berserk, and those happen on Wednesdays. And really, just being able to be a part of this has been so much fun, and I really cannot wait for more. With that being said, I want to thank everyone on the Discord and on Twitch who support Justin and I and really make this possible, as well as our beautiful and lovely patrons. This really wouldn't be possible without all of you supporting us and without my good buddy Justin to keep us afloat. Now before I go, if you want to join the hype train, feel free to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, hop on the Discord where we're always hanging out, and check us out on Patreon. Links to everything in the description below. Thank you everyone for watching till the end of this video. I've been RedYato. Stay thirsty, my weebs.